sisters, welcome back to my channel. You know I'm always coming to you with those relatable topics, so if you haven't already, please go hit that subscribe button, sis. Tell a friend to tell a friend about my channel. And by the looks of the title, you already know what we're gonna get into, so let's get right into the video. Listen, guys, at the end of the day, when you're going into a relationship, okay, of course you have to be willing to tolerate some things to see where the relationship will go, if the relationship has a solid bond or not. But what you don't do, sis, is allow a man to show you that he doesn't want you more than once. Listen, men are not stupid, but they will pretend to be for you, because the more they pretend to play stupid, the more they get away with crap with you. So at the end of the day, it is very solitile that you solitile, is that a word? Excuse me, guys, I'm tired. It is very important for you to pay attention to the red flags. Pay attention to his behavior, okay? They say actions speak louder than words, and yes, it does. It does. So if he keeps doing stuff to hurt you and you have brought it to his attention and he keeps doing it, now it's becoming a pattern. Okay? And where patterns are concerned, patterns are a choice. They're not a mistake. They're a choice. He is deliberately choosing to continue to hurt you, to continue to belittle you, mind, body, and soul. So therefore, you have the right to react. Okay? Don't ever let a man guilt trip you into how you react to his actions, because he knows what he's doing to you. He absolutely knows. But he also knows that a part of you wants the relationship so bad, and a part of you just wants it to last because you're tired of starting over. You're tired of trying with different men, and you're tired of repeating the same cycle in your life. He knows that. And he can also interpret that as you being desperate. So now you have to decide, are you desperate? Are you willing to continue to sit back and let someone hurt you on purpose? Or are you willing to pay attention to the signs and act accordingly? Of course, I understand that for us women, love can be tricky. Love can be so tricky in the sense that, you don't want to give up every time someone does something to insult you or to make you feel insecure, or show you that they don't really value your energy and your effort, your time, value you, right? You don't want to give up so easily, and you want to hang in there. By the same token, you don't want to be taken for granted either, and you don't want to tolerate disrespect. So I know love can be tricky, but the thing about it is, you have to be aware of your person. You have to be in a relationship with somebody that you know when they're being genuine and when they're not being genuine. That is what is going to help you differentiate the difference between you being ignored and neglected in the relationship versus mistakes, versus things that can be forgiven. Because that is the ultimate issue for us women, is we're willing to forgive, but after we feel like our forgiveness is taken for weakness for quite some time, then it's just like, oh hell no, nope, that's it, it's a wrap. But when we get to that point, then it's just like, oh well, you never truly loved me then, you're just using me, because they know that you've hit rock bottom. They know that you're at your breaking point. But it shouldn't take our breaking point for us to realize our worth. A man man will show you better than he can tell you that he doesn't want you with his actions, the lies, the secrets, okay? The not coming home, the excuses why he can't meet you halfway in the relationship, and the whole nine. And of course, cheating. I might not forget that. You know what I'm saying? That tops it all. A man will show you better than he can tell you because it's easier to show you. Because when you get frustrated and back out of the relationship, then it falls on you. It doesn't fall on him. You see, men will definitely take you to that breaking point. They will take you to that thin line where they know that they are really testing you. Okay? But you have to ask yourself, is this individual worth it? Is this individual worth me tolerating all of this? Because let me tell you something, sis. There's a difference between enduring something and tolerating it. When you endure something, you're enduring it because you know there's going to be a better result after you endure it. But to tolerate something, sis, is draining. Tolerate something means that you're just settling. And we don't want to settle, nor should you have to settle for anyone at all. So if he is showing you these red flags that he's not truly committed to you, he doesn't care to be, and he doesn't value spending his life with you or sharing his time with you, what are you waiting on to make that decision? Because the Bible tells you love is patient and kind. Love is unconditional. So if this man claims to love you, why is he so invested in hurting you? Why is he not invested in trying to heal you and help you become a better woman so that you don't become bitter because of his behavior and because of past relationships? Why is he not dedicated to setting the example and leading in the relationship, meeting you halfway, showing you the respect that you deserve, and correcting his wrongs when he knows he's wrong? Sad to say, but it's because he doesn't want you. He doesn't care. He never really saw a solid foundation with you in the first place, but maybe you're convenient to him in some type of way. And men are survivors. They are hunters, and they will do whatever it takes. They don't care if it compromises their morals and their integrity. They could care less. Unlike us women, we have morals. And we're tapped in, and we dictate whether we want to sacrifice certain things in our lives, especially who we are as a woman and our livelihood when we get into these relationships, these so-called relationships. But these men don't care. Let me tell you something. These men will pretend to be in love with you. It could be 2, 3, 4, 6, 10 years, and this man pretended the whole entire time to be invested in you. And that's time you can't get back, sis. It's time you can't get back. So it's time for you to wise up. Pay attention to the red flags. Don't let a man show you more than once that he does not want you nor value you. Just don't. Maybe you're holding on to the past and all that you've been through with this person, but clearly that means nothing to them if they're going to continue to hurt you. So what are you really holding on to? What are you holding on to? You're scared to be alone. You're scared to try. Let me tell you something. Love is about trying to fail and failing to try. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get disappointed. But that doesn't mean that you're going to sulk about it. You have a decision. It's either going to make you or break you. But you have to remain hope. You have to remain with hope in your life and in your heart that you will find true love. You will find the right one. Don't you ever give up on yourself, because you got one life to live and you owe it your best shot and your only shot, that is, to find true love and to have that experience. So don't let anyone waste your time, and don't let anyone insult you in that manner where you're holding on to them for dear life and they're doing everything and anything in their power to let you go. No man will take you serious unless you take yourself serious, sis. So you have standards. Stand by those standards. And if a man can't meet you halfway or be even ready to, assist you halfway in the relationship, then he is not the right one for you, sis. Because let me tell you something. Any man that meets you at a certain level in your life, and you in the dating scene, right? When you date someone, you let everything be known. You put everything on the table. What you're looking for, the type of man that you want, and all of the above, right? So he knows, he is conscious, and he refuses to he refuses to know the assignment. He refuses to become applicable to the fact that he knows what you want, but he refuses to give you what you want. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can't force people to love you the way you want to be loved. You can't, but you do have a choice whether you stay or go. You have a choice. Never get to the point where you want to lower your standards for any man to want you or see you worthy or to make him feel comfortable in the situation. Keep your standards, sis, because let me tell you something. Self-love is the best love, and you have to lead by example. You set the tone for whatever man that's gonna come into your life. The way you dress, the way you talk, the way you in the bedroom, everything about you represents how you want to be loved and how you love yourself. You lead by example. Don't you ever drop the ball for anybody. Anybody. Anyone that truly loves you wouldn't expect you to anyway. Okay? As I said before, take that L and keep it moving, because guess what? Failures in love can only do one thing, make you or break you. And you decide if you want it to break you. You decide if you want to be stuck and stagnant in life and waste your time. You decide. It's your choice at the end of the day. Or you can decide to use that person as a perfect example of what not to indulge in the next time you meet somebody. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, we all want to be loved. We all want the right kind of love, though. It's either you want a healthy love, a conditional love, or unconditional love. Pick one, okay? But from most people that I am aware of, we want that unconditional love. That love that comes ready and willing to do whatever it takes, right? But you also have to be ready and willing to do whatever it takes. With that being said, take it easy, love, and don't you ever give up on love. But don't you give up on yourself either. Don't drop the ball for nobody, okay? Continue to hold your head high. I know it's rough out there. I know you get tired of trying. You get tired of starting over. You get tired of trusting the wrong people. But you have to be willing to go through all of that to find true love. Love is not something that you find overnight. It's not. You have to be willing to endure a couple of things, go through a couple of hurdles, and brush your shoulders off and try again until you find the right person that can understand your pain and understand your worth. Acknowledge you at your best, because that's what true love. Sorry, I got a phone call. Yeah, acknowledge you at your best, because that's what true love is. So my name is Coach Sweetie. If you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate all the love and support. If you haven't already, go click the notification bell so you're aware every time I post new videos. You'll be the first to see it. And subscribe to my channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Until next time, God bless, guys. Love you.